Well, it's lovely to be back at the beautiful Sheikh Ibrahim Centre. It's a wonderful venue for many cultural events. We always enjoy coming here. This evening's talk was beautiful. It contained so many lovely universal messages, which I think absolutely touch everyone, adults, children. So many people will have heard his music but won't know so much of the story behind it. And it was very compelling and lovely to hear the legacy being carried on in this way. So it was a beautiful evening. Thank you.
First, I want to thank Sheikh Hameh and Esmeralda Kabani and the staff here at the center for having us. This is part of our celebration of Black History Month. It's also part of the State Department's Art and Embassies program. It's actually a really special event. It's about Louis Armstrong, who is known to the world as a musician, but we're learning about Louis Armstrong as the man. He had a long and storied history as an ambassador of jazz. He went on State Department programs around the world. Not exporting, but sharing jazz in Africa and the Middle East as an example of kind of the U.S. and our culture. But he was also an African-American man, a black man in the U.S. who suffered racism, who had to overcome tremendous obstacles, and he succeeded. So as part of that commemoration of Black History Month and kind of our celebration of history, the things we're proud of, the things that we need to overcome, Louis Armstrong embodies that. He was a man who was born incredibly poor in New Orleans, rose to the height of fame, spoke out on behalf of civil rights and equal rights in the United States, and overcame, had to go through a fair amount of criticism for that, but he continued. And he is remembered now as someone who shared music, brought joy, stood up for principles, and really helped change the world through his engagement. And so tonight, Regina Bain, who's the director of the Louis Armstrong Museum in New York City, is sharing with us her really inspiring presentation about his life. She's the director of the museum. It's a really unique institution that has one of the largest collections of jazz recordings in the world. So she spent the last week here in Bahrain speaking to schools, to the public. Tonight here at the Sheikh Ibrahim Center, she actually did a presentation at the embassy that was educational for us.
And I'm here in Bahrain talking about the legacy of this amazing man who was a trumpet player, who was a musician, who was a civil rights icon and traveled the world. I'm here in Bahrain because I've had an invitation to be here, and it's the perfect place to be because of the warmth that I felt from this culture. And Louis Armstrong was warm. He believed in joy and he believed in excellence of music. And he wanted to display that despite the discrimination that he felt and he received at home. So this is about bringing those stories together, talking about the discrimination, but also talking about joy and warmth that exuded from him and that I have felt here in Bahrain. I'm so excited to be here. Thank you for being a part of Louis Armstrong's journey, and I hope to return again.
He was performing with the best bands in the city. His life forever changed through the power of arts education. Many elements of jazz, like improvised solos, swing, and scat singing, were first perfected and made popular by Armstrong. By the 1930s, he was famous as a musical virtuoso.
Jazz is freedom, jazz is the blues, jazz is slavery and America's reaction to it.
Definitely is a musical fellowship. You have to create it with other people. Jazz is always about finding that common ground.
So he starts out as a jazz virtuoso, creating a whole genre of music through the trumpet, and then he ends up having #1 records as a singer in the 60s. I mean, who does that? Who's been able to do that?
Louis Armstrong is the inventor of modern popular music, as far as I'm concerned. I mean, without Pops, the way people improvise, the way people sing melodies, the way people phrase, the blues and everything, it wouldn't be what it is today without Louis Armstrong.
I'm very happy that we will present one of the Japanese films on the occasion of our participation in the Bahraini Spring culture. And also, this is the second round of the Japanese Film Festival, which is held to celebrate the 50th anniversary of establishing a relationship between the Kingdom of Bahrain and Japan. And alhamdulillah, our bilateral relationship has been developed steadily, and we are enjoying a very good relationship of relations and cooperation with the Kingdom of Bahrain. And also at the same time, the Japanese culture has become well known and popular among the Bahraini people, not only the traditional Japanese culture, but also pop culture. So I believe that this film festival is also making a very good chance for Bahrain people to know and to deepen their understanding of the Japanese culture.
I'm here in the farmers market that started in 2012. Here we have everything made in Bahrain and farmed in Bahrain and planted in Bahrain. That's the special thing about this market. It has a lot of kinds of fruits, vegetables, plants, trees, everything that goes with the farmers market. Here we have a lot of cherry tomatoes and kinds. We have red, yellow, orange, and regular tomatoes that are from inside and outside shelters. We have knar, which is called cedar in English. It is very special. It's like apples, that's very sweet. And we have other kinds of vegetables and fruits, like peppers, broccoli, coriander, and pumpkins. We have some pumpkins here. We have a lot of things like Bahraini carrots. That's a special thing about this market. and we welcome everyone here from all kinds of the world.
It's amazing. It's a really nice experience on a day off. First of all, it's outside. It's everything over here is organic, so it's really amazing. Especially all the products are quite fresh, so you can believe it, you can buy it, and it's way better than buying something from any one of the supermarkets or something. So yeah, it's really great. It's amazing because as soon as you walk in, it's like a full week of just a tiresome week of being at work, and then being outside here, and the weather's also perfect today, so everyone was immediately like, let's go. So we've been planning for quite some while. We used to come here a lot before COVID happened, and then they had the 2 years of break, and we used to always look for updates online. So when it finally opened up, we were like, okay, let's go. So it's really great. The products are really great. There's a lot of locally farmed products, so you can buy it with complete reassurance that it's pretty good.
We come with the family and have a walk around, buy some things, say hello to the farmers. Oh, everything from goose eggs, duck eggs, spinach, shard, goat's milk. I like the organic ones like Da Aqua, and also some very nice farmers that I always see every week. So yeah. Herbs. Today we bought lots of basil, so we're going to make some pesto.
I'm from the UK originally, but I've been here 20 years this December, so practically Bahraini yani. So, well, I really like the fact that you can get really good produce and it's really fresh, so it tastes really great. Yeah, it's really good.
I know from Instagram that farmers market. It's very nice, and it's a very cool and very beautiful place, and fresh vegetables getting us. It's a nice because it's a feeling like India. We'll get a fresh always, and here sometimes when I don't know where to get vegetables, I go to Lulu, Mega Mart, and all these things. But here it's like India only.
And we love to be here in the farmers market. We like the freshness, and we get everything. So we like to be here. We get the fresh market, and even the ambience is so nice. And we have eateries also, so we find a package, everything here.
Obviously, as the name suggests, farmers market. So you get all the essentials that a normal person would get, like maybe the salad items, and you get the turnips, the radishes, and all those different kind of vegetables. So the main thing that I like about here is that the people are very kind, and then they're like very affectionate toward you. Like for example, if I would just go up to a shop owner and I would ask them like, what is this? How much is it? So they wouldn't like throw you off. They would actually like be very kind and talk to you. So, and here the prices are like really reasonable for any person. So yeah, that's why I prefer coming over here. All the basic essentials, like for example, for healthy living, most of us like prefer salad. So yeah, I've taken lettuce, radish, and all those things. And obviously they sell plants over here like roses and like many different flowering plants. So yeah, I bought those also because like I kind of like growing plants. So yeah.
We love it because you get very good fresh veggies here. We love coming here every week. It's a good time pass also for us. Kids also get to do some activities. So everything is sorted. It's a nice morning activity. And we sort out vegetables for the whole week. You get good veggies.